Saturday, February 1st, 2025, evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to the future of news, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us here tonight. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Tonight's headlines include an influencer's last selfie, a tragic farewell from the surgery spree, tunes of the dead rise in a MusiCares tribute that never dies, love lost in clouds of vape with health impacts we can't escape, the OPW waiting while the ESB builds frustrating walls, and finally, AI in the Chinese room grappling with looming rules. Let's dive in. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Neko Mukashi Banashi manga receives web anime adaptation. Investing wisely to boost consumer spending, says Naren. 10 underrated healers in Dungeons & Dragons. Experts warn social media users may fragment post-Trump victory. Stop panicking about the weather, experts say. Ivan Yates misinterprets Irish business story. Fog and mist to continue in Tarai, and much, much more. But first, this day in history.
February 1st in history. February 1st, 1327. The teenaged Edward III is crowned King of England, but the country is ruled by his mother, Queen Isabella, and her lover, Roger Mortimer. February 1st, 2002. Daniel Pearl, American journalist and South Asia bureau chief of the Wall Street Journal, kidnapped on January 23rd, is beheaded and mutilated by his captors.
Famous people born on this day. Tunstall Curtis. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Tunstall Curtis, 1936 to 2013, was a renowned Turkish actor, playwright, and director, known for his extensive work in theater and over 70 films, including international productions. He collaborated with filmmaker Yilmaz Güney and received numerous awards for his performances. Curtis passed away from head trauma at 77. Stanley Matthews. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Sir Stanley Matthews, 1915 to 2000, was a legendary English footballer known as the Wizard of Dribble. He played primarily for Stoke City and Blackpool, winning numerous accolades, including the inaugural Ballon d'Or. Matthews was the first player knighted during his career and continued playing until age 50, influencing football worldwide. And now on to today's news. General news. Timeline reveals how OPW's 3-month wall project took years to finish after ESB delays. Independent.ie. The reconstruction of a wall in Dublin by the OPW cost nearly €500,000, significantly over budget due to delays caused by the discovery of a live power cable. Initial work was expected to take 3 months but extended over 2 years, incurring additional costs and complications with the ESB. Chinese room AI to survive the inescapable end of compute governance. LessWrong.com. Fog and mist to persist in Tarai. Khabarhub.com. Today's weather in Nepal will be partly cloudy in the hilly areas of Koshi, Bagmati, and Gandaki provinces, with clear skies elsewhere. Fog and mist are expected in the Tarai, potentially disrupting daily life and transport. Public precautions are advised due to these conditions. Today's trending Google searches. Cooper Flag, Benavidez versus Morel. Senior Bowl 2025. Espanyol versus Real Madrid, Celtics, Warriors.
Business news. Chinese room AI to survive the inescapable end of compute governance, LessWrong.com. Putting money in the right hands to spur consumption, S. Naren, The Times of India. The article discusses India's budget amidst weak consumption, emphasizing a need for a focus on consumption-oriented areas. It highlights fiscal consolidation, 100% FDI in insurance, and simplified KYC norms. Despite challenges in equity markets, it recommends long-term investments in large-cap funds and notes strong economic fundamentals supporting future growth. Any other business Ivan Yates read too much into Irish Indo's business story? Independent.I. Ivan Yates, on his podcast with Matt Cooper, inaccurately claimed that the government established a panel of new Irish people to enhance trade with America. While he enjoys reading the Irish Independent's business section, he should focus more on the details.
Science News. JFK's grandson calls out cousin Patrick Schwarzenegger for name-dropping amid political silence. LiveJournal.com. The article discusses the controversial behavior of Jack Schlossberg, grandson of JFK, and his family dynamics. Comments highlight Jack's odd social media posts and the political leanings of his relatives, particularly Patrick Schwarzenegger. The thread reflects mixed feelings about their public personas and political affiliations. Social media users risk fragmenting into silos after Trump election victory, experts warn. Sky.com. Experts warn that social media platforms risk political fragmentation following Donald Trump's election victory. Notable figures like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are aligning with Trump, prompting concerns about increased polarization and the removal of third-party fact-checking, which may harm users seeking to avoid misinformation. We need to stop wetting ourselves about the weather. Spiked.
The article critiques modern attitudes towards weather and mental health, arguing that society has become overly sensitive and pathologized seasonal changes. It highlights the absurdity of claiming weather affects mental well-being, suggesting that resilience is lacking in contemporary culture, and questions the validity of seasonal affective disorder. Today's obituaries. Boss in drama 37, Brazilian DJ and record producer. Navin Chawla. Brief Wikipedia summary. Navin Chawla, 1945 to 2025, was an Indian civil servant and writer serving as the 16th Chief Election Commissioner, 2009 to 2010. He oversaw the 2009 general elections and advocated for electoral reforms, including voting rights for third-gender individuals. Chawla is also known for his biography of Mother Teresa and his philanthropic efforts. Renato Corsetti. Brief Wikipedia summary. Renato Corsetti, 1941 to 2025, was an Italian Esperantist and president of the Universal Esperanto Association from 2001 to 2007. A psycholinguistics professor, he advocated for a neutral international language. He lived in Italy and the UK with his wife Anna Lowenstein, also an Esperantist. Mehdi Haj Mohammad. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mehdi Haj Mohammad, a 74-year-old former Iranian footballer who played for Taj SC and the national team, passed away on February 1, 2025. He was honored with titles including the Asian Club Championship and Iranian Football League during his career. Kishan Kapoor. Brief Wikipedia summary. Kishan Kapoor, 1951 to 2025, was a prominent Indian politician from Himachal Pradesh, serving as an MP from 2019 until his death. A senior BJP leader, he held multiple cabinet positions and was elected MLA 5 times. He gained recognition for winning the 2019 election by a record margin. Horst Kohler. Brief Wikipedia summary. Horst Kohler, 1943 to 2025, was a German economist and politician who served as President of Germany from 2004 to 2010. He previously held key positions as President of the EBRD and Managing Director of the IMF. Kohler was known for his popularity and impactful economic policies throughout his career. Bernard Rulock. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bernard Rulock, 1947 to 2025, was a Sri Lankan cricketer who played one first-class match for Colts Cricket Club and made an unofficial List A appearance against India. Despite his talent, he faced challenges in the domestic circuit due to his schooling background. He passed away in Australia at age 77. Dame Iratana Tawiwarangi, 95, New Zealand educator. Susan Alcorn, brief Wikipedia summary. Susan Alcorn, 1953-2025, was an influential American composer and pedal steel guitarist known for blending country techniques with free jazz and avant-garde styles. She collaborated with numerous artists and contributed writings on music. Alcorn's death was announced on January 31, 2025. William Brown, brief Wikipedia summary. William Brown, 1930-2025, was a Northern Irish Unionist politician who served as a member of the Legislative Assembly, MLA, for South Down from 1982 to 1986. He was notable for his contributions to Northern Irish politics during a significant period in the region's history. Carlos Ferrero, brief Wikipedia summary. Carlos Ferrero, 1941 to 2025, was a prominent Peruvian politician, serving as Prime Minister, 2003 to 2005, and President of Congress, 2000 to 2003. A member of the Peru Possible Party, he transitioned from the Fujimorist Cambio 90 Party. Ferrero's political career spanned from 1995 to 2006, focusing on government reform and anti-corruption efforts. Valentin Frank, brief Wikipedia summary. Valentin Franca, 1926 to 2025, was a prominent Russian theoretical physicist and professor at St. Petersburg State University. He contributed significantly to elementary particle physics and quantum mechanics, notably formulating the FGK-LS equation. Franca published over 70 papers and continued his research until retirement in 2020. He passed away at 98. Martin Graeber, brief Wikipedia summary. Martin L. Graeber, 1952 to 2025, was a Republican politician in Iowa, serving in the House of Representatives from 2021 until his death. A retired brigadier general with a background in business and human resources, he was active in local politics and led the Lee County Republican Party. Ryan Kiesel, brief Wikipedia summary. Ryan Kiesel, 1980 to 2025, was an American attorney and Democratic politician in Oklahoma, serving in the House of Representatives from 2004 to 2010. He later directed the ACLU of Oklahoma and advocated for criminal justice reform. Kiesel passed away from cancer at age 45. Tana Radeva, brief Wikipedia summary. Tana Radeva, 1957 to 2025, was a prominent Slovak actress known for her stage and television roles, including appearances in Bathory and Ordinacia v. Ruzové Zarady. She also worked as a dubbing actress and later taught acting. Radeva battled ovarian cancer but passed away at age 67. Robert Rummer, brief Wikipedia summary. Robert Rummer, 1927 to 2025, was a prominent American real estate developer known for creating distinctive mid-century modern homes in Oregon during the 1960s and 1970s. His designs featured open spaces and large windows, earning a cult following. Rummer's legacy continues through Rummer Development, led by Aubrey McCormick. Abdelhamid Slama, brief Wikipedia summary. Abdelhamid Slama, 1941 to 2025, was a Tunisian politician and Minister of Sport, Youth and Physical Education. He held a PhD in Arabic literature and worked in various ministries. Slama was also a board member of the Constitutional Democratic Rally. He passed away at age 83. Cart Tomingas, brief Wikipedia summary. Cart Tomingas, 1967 to 2025, was an Estonian actress, singer, and educator known for her work in film, television, and music. She began her career in the 1980s, later becoming an acting lecturer. Tomingas passed away at 57 from an undisclosed illness, leaving behind a legacy in the arts.
Health news. Influencer dies just days after common cosmetic surgery. It's not fair. New York Post. Influencer Denise Reyes, 27, died 3 days after liposuction at an unauthorized clinic in Mexico. Her family alleges complications arose from an intravenous medication administered post-surgery, leading to cardiac arrest. They plan legal action against the unlicensed surgeon, Dr. Orlando Gamboa, highlighting the risks of unregulated cosmetic procedures. 10 underrated healer options in Dungeons & Dragons, comicbook.com. Healers in Dungeons & Dragons enhance gameplay by restoring health and providing versatile support. While clerics are common, other classes like thief rogues, artillerist artificers, theurgy wizards, and way of mercy monks can also serve as effective healers, each offering unique abilities and playstyles. Smoke and mirrors, vaping and sexual health, The Star Online. Dr. George Lee, a consultant urologist and clinical associate professor, focuses on men's health. His column aims to address and dispel myths and taboos surrounding men's health issues. Readers can submit questions for discussion via email. Entertainment news. Pandania's Neko Mukashi Banashi manga gets web anime. Anime News Network. Kadokawa announced a web anime adaptation of Pandania's comedy manga, Neko Mukashi Banashi, Cat Folktales, which reimagines global folktales and children's stories with a cat's presence. The anime, titled Ugoku Neko Mukashi Banashi, celebrates this whimsical concept. Pandania has published 3 volumes of the manga so far. The War on Drugs, Vampire Weekend, and more cover the Grateful Dead at MusiCare's tribute, Stereogum, /.org. The article invites readers to explore the /. Story archive, highlighting that it contains various stories from the past week and earlier. It encourages users to catch up on technology-related news and discussions featured on the platform.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. Did you hear about the 2 thieves who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!